Hey everybody, it's been a while since I have done a tapping video for you, and I thought it would be really important to do something that just kind of came to me the other day when I was working with people. Sometimes when you become a mom or a parent or a caregiver of people that you love, there's this feeling inside of you that you are so exhausted from taking care of everybody else and even resentful from taking care of everybody else that the idea of taking care of your own body can seem just exhausting, or you feel resentful and you just don't want to take care of yourself. And sometimes this lives well below your subconscious mind. So if you're a mom, again, if you're a caretaker for an elderly parent, or any type of situation, even being a school teacher can kind of qualify for something like this, or you had to do it early in your childhood where you were a caretaker for someone, there may be some resistance to wanting to take care of yourself. So I want to do some tapping with you guys on that. So as always, remember to take care of your own emotional well-being as we do this, and let's get to tapping. So you're going to tap on the side of the hand, take a nice deep breath. And as you're tapping, I just want you to just repeat after me. Even though I have all this resistance to taking care of myself, I don't want to take care of myself for whatever reason or a lot of reasons. I accept where I am right now. Even though I'm resentful and exhausted and angry, but I've got to take care of everyone else. I just don't feel like taking care of myself. I've got no motivation to take care of myself. And I want to acknowledge where I'm at. On the inside of the eyebrow tap, take a deep breath. I don't feel like taking care of myself. I have nothing left for myself. I'm so busy taking care of everybody else. I just don't have enough time or energy for myself. The thought of taking care of myself is exhausting. I don't have the energy or motivation to take care of myself. I may love my family and the people that I'm caring for, but I feel exhausted and resentful that I just don't have any time for myself. I feel last. In fact, I feel dead last. And the last thing I want to do is deprive myself of food. Food is how I cope. Alcohol is how I cope. It's how I reward myself when I've got nothing left for myself. Giving myself treats is the only thing that feels like self-love. I don't feel like I have time to exercise. And I don't want to. I just don't want to take care of myself. It might not be anyone's fault that I have to take care of everyone else. But I don't want to take it out on anybody. So I'm internalizing it. And I'm taking it out on myself. And so food becomes a reward and a punishment. Alcohol becomes a reward and a punishment and an escape. And I don't want to give that up. So take a deep breath. And you may be noticing at this point, you may be feeling a little bit sad. You might be feeling some self-pity coming up. You might be feeling some resentment coming up, even some anger. Whatever you're feeling, it's okay. If you need to pause the video, you can take a moment and go ahead and write down whatever is coming up for you. And when you're ready, come back to the tapping. So, tap back on the side of the hand and repeat after me. Even though I don't want to give up the food, the alcohol, or whatever else it is that I'm doing, I just feel resistant to taking care of myself. It's just one more responsibility. And somewhere along the way, food, alcohol, and just escaping feels like self-love, more than self-care, more than exercise, and more than eating right. I have all these emotions about being a caretaker, about taking care of my kids, about taking care of my family. And I feel resentful. But I'm not the only one. Lots of moms feel this way. Lots of people that take care of other people feel this way. Even teachers feel this way. We give so much of ourselves. It's exhausting. And then we just don't have any time left at the end of the day to take care of ourselves. And then it feels like a chore. Taking care of myself feels like a chore. Self-love feels like a chore. And I just don't want to do it. True self-care feels like a chore. It just feels easier to eat junk food. It just feels easier to drink and escape on the internet. I feel exhausted. But if that was really helping me, why do I still feel this way? If escaping and eating garbage food was really helping me, then why do I still feel this way? It's not really helping me. In fact, it makes me feel worse. It makes me feel guilt and shame. And then I'm mad at myself. And then I move into self-pity and more resentment. And it's a vicious cycle. What if how I'm eating and how I'm treating my body is not the answer? What if I need to look at things differently? I feel resentful that I have to take care of everybody else. And I just don't want to take care of myself. I just don't have the motivation to do it. Even though I know it would be good for me. It just feels like work. But what if I could find new inspiration? What if I don't need to feel guilty taking care of myself? They say if you're in an airplane and it's going down, you got to put the oxygen mask on yourself first. And it seems so cliche. But what if I do need to take care of myself? What if I can love my body again? And I can look at food differently. And look at how I'm treating myself differently. What if I could feel joyful about taking care of myself and others? What if I could find the joy in this? Somebody else out there is finding the joy in this. What if I can feel joy about what I have and not what I'm missing? I've got someone to take care of, people to take care of. There's a lot of lonely people out there. And I'm blessed with people that love me and trust me to take care of them. What if I can take care of myself too? What if I can start loving myself too? I don't know how to do this yet, but I want to start taking care of myself in the right way. Because if what I was doing was working, I wouldn't be feeling this way. I want to feel good about myself. I want to be happy with my body. And I want to find a way to enjoy exercise and eating right. I want to find a way that it's not a chore. It would be great if I could find a way that I enjoyed it. I would love to find new motivation for taking care of myself. And focusing on being healthy, not just losing weight. Because losing weight doesn't make you feel good. But when you really love the body that you're in, and you're fit, and you're healthy, and you look good and you feel good about yourself. Shouldn't the goal be feeling good about yourself? Maybe I don't need to be so hard on myself anymore. And maybe I can find a new way of caring for myself and caring for others. And find new feelings and attitudes about it. Because it's hard to change a behavior without changing a belief. Last round, so just maybe, I can change my beliefs first. And then once I change my beliefs about caring for others and caring for myself, eating healthy and taking care of myself will feel better. Taking care of other people will feel better too. I don't need to change the world to change my beliefs. I do need to re-examine how I'm looking at my life and how I'm looking at caretaking and find the joy in it and find ways to be grateful and find new ways of getting support. I'm supporting everybody else. Maybe I can find support in new ways and feel good in new ways about caring for my body and caring for others. Take a deep breath. So I know we did a lot of tapping there, but I want you to examine yourself now and notice where you're at emotionally. If anything has shifted for you, feel free to come back and do this tapping sequence again. I'm probably going to do a follow-up sequence of this to kind of continue to break up some of these energy patterns in this. But a lot of what we're dealing with and we're working with is that we get stuck in ruts and then we start moving into self-pity and resentment about where we're at, and we lose the opportunity to be grateful for the loved ones that we have in our life because we have so much stuff on our plate, and self-pity, it just kind of comes natural sometimes, and we need to move out of self-pity into a place of self-compassion and self-appreciation for who we are and what we have, and allow ourselves to gently and easily come up with new ways of looking at our body, our mind, our health, and our life so we can feel good and enjoy our life. I hope this helped you on your journey, and I hope you have a healthy and happy day. Take care.